Hello everybody, welcome to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers the Sky. This is probably in my top 3 games of all time, and I have played this game dozens and dozens of times. I practically know this game inside out. Does not mean that I am a professional at this game, but I do know my way around it. And suddenly I had this thought, what if I just play it through this game with the hardest and shittiest team possible? So I have already done all the necessary preparation during the personality quiz because unlike modern Mystery Dungeon games, you cannot choose the Pokemon you want from the personality quiz. But I really wanted to go through this game with the 2 worst Pokemon that can be paired together. And that's just my opinion, at least. I'm sure some people might disagree that these are the 2 worst Pokemon, but this is definitely going to be basically vanilla Explorers the Sky hard modes. Alright, so first things first. You probably noticed that I'm recording these screens horizontally, and that's because the screens are bigger that way, and it still feels natural because I mean it's like you have all these. I skipped some dialogue. I'm so sorry. No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. All right. No, I can't. Hold on. I am not confident with voice acting, guys. Can you tell? But I'm gonna be going through this dialogue either way. This is basically a little test run to see how well I can go through this game with the worst team imaginable. I have already expressed my hatred for the leader that I've chosen for this playthrough many times before to other people, but never publicly. Actually, no, I have on Twitter. But this is a different story. This is gonna get very sus. Where am I? Why is my voice acting so terrible? It's because I'm nervous. I can't. Drifting off. Yep, there you have it. Phanpy. Phanpy is, in my opinion, one of the worst starters in the entire game. And here's Eevee, because she has a shitty ability that just ruins the entire run if you're bad. If you're bad at playing the game, like I am sometimes. There's a female Eevee. I can't do a girl voice. I'm not fucking that. Phew. I can't bring myself to go in. I vowed that I would do it today, but I thought holding on to my personal treasure would inspire me. I just can't do it. I'm such a coward. This is so discouraging. Bye-bye. She's gone. I'm leaving. I'm gone. Hey, bad guys.
Hey, Zubat, did you get a load of that?
You bet I did, Coughing.
That little wimp that was pacing around had something good, right?
That wimp had something, that's for sure. It looked like some kind of treasure.
Do we go after it?
We do.
And these are like I imagine these guys being like 2 fucking bullies. They're not even crooks, not even criminals, just bullies. Alrighty. Oh my god, look at this beautiful out of place cutscene. The screens are supposed to be on top of each other, but you know what? You get the essence. If you play through this game, you're probably not watching this for the first time. You're watching this because you are looking for a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers the Sky playthrough, and this is one that I can't promise will be entertaining, but goddamn, am I looking forward to playing through this game with y'all. Wow, what a beautiful sight. Alright. The bubbles. Like I said, a bit disproportionate, but I don't really care. I don't really care. Yeah. When the weather's good, the Krabby come out at sundown to blow bubbles. All those bubbles reflecting the setting sun of the waves. It's always beautiful, just like you. This is where I always come when I'm feeling down on myself, but it makes me feel good to be here, like always. Coming here heals my spirits. I feel like I might become a furry at the end of this playthrough because this game is just so beautiful. Hey, what's that? What's going on over there? Don't say controversial things, Andy. Wow, someone has collapsed on the sand. What happened? Are you okay? No, I'm the worst starter in the game. Ugh. Alright. You're awake! Thank goodness! Where am I? You wouldn't move at all. I was really scared for you. Do you have any idea how you ended up unconscious out here? I wasn't conscious? What happened? Anyway, I'm Floof. Happy to meet you. And who are you? I wonder who gave her that nickname. Like, other than me, who gave her that nickname? I don't think I've seen you around before. I doubt that her mom just called her Floof. What? You say you're a human? You look like a totally normal Fampy to me. It's true. I've turned into a Fampy. But how did this happen? I don't remember anything. That must have been one night. You're a little odd. Are you pulling some kind of trick on me? Bitch, hell no. You're telling me the truth? Okay, how about your name? What's your name? I'm gonna be very creative. My name? That's right, my name is... I'm gonna be very creative with y'all, because I'm not in the mood to be thinking of more nicknames, so... I'll be playing as myself. So you're Andy. Okay, well you don't seem to be a bad Pokemon at least. Sorry that I doubted you. More and more bad Pokemon have been turning up lately, you see? A lot of Pokemon have gotten aggressive lately. It's just not safe anymore. Like now? Youch!
Well, I do beg your pardon.
Hey, why'd you do that?
Hehehe, can't figure it out. We wanted to mess with you. Can't face up to us, can you?
What?
That's yours, isn't it?
Oh, that's...
Sorry, kiddo, we'll take that.
Ah!
Whoa, we're gonna make a move to get that back? What's the matter? Too scared? I didn't expect that you'd be such a big coward. Come on, let's get out of here.
See you around, chicken.
I already feel like a crook just for doing these voices. Oh, what should I do? That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. If I lose that... No, there's no time to waste. I have to get it back. Say, can you please help me? What should I do? We don't have any time to waste. Let's go. But you can't just... That's my precious treasure. If that disappeared, then I... Please help. But I have no memory. I know it's difficult, but hurry. It doesn't matter if you have no memory. You can still help. But I'm sure I was a human. Human ghost. It doesn't matter. You can still help. Please. Okay. Really? You'll really help? What a fucking switch up. Thanks. Can we go take care of it right now? Like, right now? I have plans. I have plans, like a party going on at like 8. Beach cave. Alright. Head for the stairway. As you go, you can attack enemies by pressing A. I know how this game works. First things first, change the options to my preferred settings. Yeah, so... This is already looking beautiful anyway. Let's change these movesets up real quick. Switch all of this shit off, and then we just wait. Kill things, I guess. That does not even kill. But it does a lot of damage though, more than Tackle does, that's for sure. Gotta keep in mind, there is no shortcuts in this game, so you gotta like do everything manually, which is very slow compared to modern Mystery Dungeons. I know, what a terrible game that I'm playing. It's so old, but I love this game nonetheless because it's just such a beautiful game. Like, unlike most Mystery Dungeon games, like this game uses like the terms of like philosophy, like the actual concept of philosophy quite well, and I think that is just beautiful because there's no other Mystery Dungeon game that just comes close to this level of deep thinking. Even though like the concept of life being questioned in every Mystery Dungeon game is inevitable. Like, characters do end up just like, you know, really questioning life at some point, but it's not like in this game it like actually just peaks because it just keeps going on about like the purpose of life and how important you can be as a single being. Why have I not leveled up yet? Jesus Christ, can you just... Alright. Oh my god. The RNG is already kicking in, guys. So still no level up. Either these Pokemon take a long time to level up, or I just... Okay, there we go. Level 6. We get a new move, which is Odor Sleuth. Again, trash move, but I'm gonna teach it anyway. Because it might actually come in handy. If we're gonna play through this game with 2 of the worst Pokemon, we might need every little trick in the book. This is like a little thing that I have prepared for like if late game things get really hard, and with these 2 Pokemon I'm not feeling that confident. Let me just kill you real quick with Ancient Power. Like, Ancient Power is the best move I've got, and it doesn't even kill at level 6. So we're gonna just... Our strategy here is to, like, grind a little bit. That's what I always do. when I get to Beach Cave for the first time is I grind up a couple of levels so that I can actually get like some stat increases because I'm gonna need them. Phanpy being like the only ground type in the game, among the starters that is, he does not learn a single ground type move. The only thing he learned is like normal type moves and 2 rock type moves. One of which is the move you see here, Ancient Power, is the one that I got from the start because it's an egg move. And a little fun fact about the starters in Explorers of the Sky, this is actually where they started implementing egg moves and whatnot, and tutor moves to Pokemon in the starter list. But in this game, only the newly added starters have access to these new moves, like Phanpy, Riolu, Vulpix, Shinx. All these Pokemon have egg moves. There's also some exceptions with Meowth and Skitty. Eevee as well. Eevee actually has access to Flail, which I believe can come in handy as well, depending on the situation, but I doubt that we're actually going to be able to utilize at its full potential because Eevee has one of the worst abilities for a partner in this game. Runaway. Not going to let you read that shit. I'm going to explain it to you right now. It's basically just an ability that if your HP goes under a certain percentage, Eevee just becomes completely useless. She will start running away, she will not attack, she will just run away from the enemy as far as possible. Any enemy that she will encounter, she's programmed to run away from them as far as possible. And when she's being attacked, that's too bad. She will just focus on running away instead of fighting back. And that, of course, changes when she gets above a certain percentage. So let's just say that she's running away and she gets to like a certain HP, a certain percentage where she is no longer triggered by runaway, she will attack again, and that very much loops all the time. It's a very annoying thing to have, actually, because this can really change up the way we play, because not only do we have to worry about bad type matchups, we also have to worry about the fact that Eevee can now run away at any given point when her HP is too low. And since Eevee has like no stats, terrible moves, and no real way to like counter anything in this game, we're gonna have to find a way to play around all of these handicaps. I have played through this game with practically every starter except these two, because I knew for a fact that these two were gonna make my journey throughout this game a miserable experience. I already know that I'm not gonna enjoy this playthrough as much as I would with any of the others I've done in my private time. Because I'm stuttering a lot. And since this is the beginning of the game, we also really can't utilize items very well. We only have access to one item in our bag right now. Which one are we holding? An Aura Berry. That could be useful for whatever. Like, it's not like Eevee's gonna be too low of a health. It's not like Eevee's gonna get down to like a low percentage in this dungeon, because this dungeon's really trash. Oh, no, I forgot about hunger. I did not think my hunger was gonna go down that easily. Okay, that's bad. That is actually bad. I should probably just hurry up to the 4th floor, make my way there right now, get to the boss as quickly as possible. And there's a staircase already. So no grinding here. We're just gonna move to the end of the dungeon and make progress. So level 7 is our max right now, which I do not mind. I mean, it's like, oh fuck, I forgot to read. I usually don't read this anymore. I used to read these out loud in my free time as like a voice acting practice session, but I keep forgetting to read now.
If it isn't our old friend, the big chicken.
Give me back what you stole from me. That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me.
Treasure, you say? So that thing really is valuable, huh?
It could be worth more than we'd hoped for, I'd say. We ought to try selling it. Who knows? It might get a good price. All the more reason not to give it back.
You can't!
If you want it back that badly, come and get it.
Alright, this is gonna be an easy battle. This is gonna be an easy battle, by the way, because we just destroy everything. I'm just do this on Zubat. Zubat's gonna die. Easy one-shot. Use Tackle. That does not one-shot. We don't really need to one-shot because we win anyway. They just die.
Blast him! How we get wiped out by whims like them?
Bah! Here you go. Take it then.
Can my mic even pick up these voices?
Whoa! Don't think you're so awesome. Your victory was a fluke.
Yeah, you just remember that.
Okay. Oh, it's my relic fragment. Thank goodness, I actually managed to get it back. This happened only because you helped me, Andy. Thank you, Andy. She's gonna say my name a lot. She's gonna say my name a lot. Thank you very much. I only held because I happened to be there. Was that the right thing to do? I guess so. This Pokemon is clearly grateful. It's nice to be appreciated. It sure is me. Here's what they stole. This is a relic fragment. Well, at least that's what I started calling it. But this relic fragment, it's my precious treasure. You see, I've always liked legends and lore. I always get so excited when I hear tales from the past. Don't you feel the same way? Hidden troves full of treasure and strange relics? Uncharted territories veiled in darkness? And new lands just waiting to be discovered. Such places must be full of gold and treasure. And history, won't it be dramatic to make historic discoveries? That's what I always dream of. It's all so exciting to me. And it just so happened that I found this relic fragment. Sure, it does look like junk, but take a closer look. Beautiful. Look there. See that strange pattern inscribed on it? It's true. There's a strange inscription. I've never seen a pattern like this. There must be some meaning to this pattern. This relic fragment must be the key to legendary places, to areas where precious treasure lies. At least that's the feeling I get. That's why I wanted to join an exploration team. This fragment must fit into something, somewhere. I want to discover where that is. I want to solve the mystery of my relic fragment. So earlier, I tried joining an exploration team as an apprentice, but I was too cowardly. What about you, Andy? What are you going to do now? You lost your memory and you somehow transformed into a Pokémon. Do you have any place where you can stay? If not, can I ask a big favor? Would you form an exploration team with me? I think we could make a good exploration team together, Andy. So will you do that with me? Please? Whoa, what should I do? I'm getting recruited out of the blue. I don't know what an exploration team is. What should I do? Should I join this Pokemon and form an exploration team? For the sake of this recording, this episode, I will just click on the progressive answer, but I might just play around with some of the other options in the future. It's true, I do have nowhere to go. I don't have any clue what I should do next. I guess it wouldn't hurt to team up with Flute for now. Maybe I'll eventually discover who or what I am by hanging out with this Pokemon. Okay, that's settled. Oh, really? You'll really form an exploration team with me? Yay, thank you! We're going to be a great combination. Let's make this work! First, we need to go to Wigglytuff's place and sign up as apprentices. That's where we can get the training to become a proper exploration team. I think the training will be very tough. So let's give it our best, Andy. Yeah! I shouldn't be posing, it's cringe. And so, Floof and Andy form an exploration team. This turned out to be the very first step into many fantastic realms of adventure that awaited their arrival. This is a beautiful screen, by the way. I don't know if my mic can pick that up. I have terrible falsetto. Explorers of Sky. My favorite Mystery Dungeon game of all time. Anyway, I think this is where we can end the episode for now. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next episode.